guys? We just made it into the month of July here in Texas. I'm doing a little bit of summer scouting on our property. I'm trimming a little bit of trees, checking cameras. Overall, just trying to make this property better than what it's been in the years past. Now that we have some history with a couple bucks that we would really like to shoot this year, I know what it would take to get a little bit closer to them. Maybe improve my chances of getting a shot at them this year. Definitely gonna use what we've learned these past years and try and set up a game plan to make it happen. One of the trees that I was looking at, this guy right here, so we're not too far off the road. These deer really love to run these roads. And so I was looking at this guy. This is an elm tree, which is a really good tree to set up a tree stand in. Texas elm. So one of the things that I've learned hunting this property in years past is this is a cattle trail right here, and the deer love to take the easiest route. Most of the time it's going to be a cattle trail if you've got cattle on your property. So they run this cattle trail. I've got my camera right there. Yeah, there'll be some longhorns running this thing, but I think there'll be some nice bucks running this cattle trail as well. You guys might recognize this. This is the ground blind I built this last year to get a shot. I had deer showing up. They just weren't making it all the way to my stand, which is about 60 yards that direction. So I said, the heck with it, I'm gonna build this little ground blind, and it worked out well. I had a buck scraping in those woods there, and he made his way across into this opening, and I was able to get a shot at him. So this is an idea for you guys that are on a budget, or if you're on public land. I know you can't cut trees, you can't break limbs, but if they're already down on the ground, you could definitely make you a ground blind like this. Time of year we see a lot of fawns on camera, and that's mostly what it is. We won't see many bucks until closer to the rut, which is first week of November. And so right now we're really just focused on feeding those mamas, keeping those fawns protected. We've got a lot of coyotes on this property. It's just a good thing to help these deer make it through, get these fawns growing up a little bit where they can defend for themselves. Well, coming back and looking at the camera, I've got a good sized boar showing up, and this guy has busted up my feeder pen pretty good. I did my best to stack some wood on the bottom, but I don't think that's going to keep him out of there, and I bet he's going to run some deer off. I've seen that happen before, where I've got does coming in, they're feeling good, and then all of a sudden you have these big boars coming in and running those deer off. So I definitely don't want that. I'll probably try and hunt this large boar in the next week, and I'll be sure and film it for you guys. If that's something you want to see, be sure and subscribe to the channel. And now's the time to get out there, guys. Summer scouting, figuring out the way the animals are moving on your property, learning your property. That's something that surprises me as a real estate agent. I will go onto someone's property, haven't even drove around their property, much less walked it. They don't know much about it, and it just surprises me that even people that hunt don't really look at their property and learn it, and learn the way the animals are moving. So I encourage you guys to get out there, even though it's almost 100 degrees in Texas. Don't be afraid to get out there and do what needs to be done. We'll see you guys in the woods. Thanks for watching.